You can bet in a heartbeat that I make quality videos.
A quick thank you to this video's Patreon sponsors, Cenimus Prime, Yatterglass, and Monkey Chunks. These are my top patrons who fill me with awe at their generosity. I'll thank my other patrons at the very end, otherwise this intro might be a bit long for some people. Thank you very much. I hope you'll enjoy this quality video. Uh-oh. Your front door doorknob fell apart. Oh? Can I see a picture? Broken on the inside or out? Whoa. Can't have fucking shit in Detroit. What if you are nervous about leaving your cat alone for the holidays but have a trusted friend checking in on her so you hope she'll be fine, but God said, doorknob fall off? I have a very odd favor to ask. My cat sitter just left and it seems my front doorknob fell apart, so currently the only way into my unit is through the back hall from your unit. Can't have shit. Okay, so door saga. The only way into my building is through the front door, which locks itself when closed. There's a back entrance, but it's deadbolted from the inside. This means the only people who can get into the building are me, my cat sitter with the spare keys, and the people living in the other two units. The door to my unit now has no doorknob. Impossible to get in. There is a shared back hallway that leads to the shared basement and back entrance. My back door into this hall is always deadbolted. Except, fortuitously, right now, since neighbor Molly in Unit 2 had heard Patches meowing when alone and offered to spend some time with her, so I had the cat sitter unlock the bolt. This, luckily, means there is a way into my unit, but it requires getting into the building, then going through my neighbor's unit into the back hall, then up to my unit. Cat sitter is effectively locked out from Patches and won't be able to get in if not fixed by the next day. Text neighbor about predicament. They're willing to look at my door, but it's Christmas. They're not home and not getting home until the next day. Next day, text for an update but hear nothing. Neighbors aren't attached to their phones much. Communicate with cat sitter saying, okay, if I don't hear back from neighbors, maybe you go over and I contact a locksmith who can let you in, since cat sitter has the keys to the building. Cat sitter is very not keen on the idea. Patches is unaware she's a prisoner. Hear back from neighbors. Say they should be home around 5 p.m. Okay, good enough. Patches graze feed, so luckily she hasn't missed any meals, but we're going on 24 hours of house arrest, Patches. 6 p.m. comes. 7 p.m. comes. 7:40 p.m. I text asking for an update. Nothing. 8:30 p.m. I'm figuring out what friends I can call to break into my own house. Text neighbor again and notice this text doesn't go through. Text neighbor's partner being like, hey, sorry, can't seem to reach Molly. Get a text back, sorry, this is Molly on David's phone. My phone died. Family Christmas plans ran late, but they're on their way back and will be home soon. Thank goodness. 9 p.m.-ish, they get back, give Patches attention, and top up her food. I get a text, David fixed your door. Woo! Friday 5 p.m., I finally get home, lugging my suitcase up 3 flights of stairs while I hear Patches meowing like a dying Victorian child. Shoes off, coats off, suitcase down, fish out keys, unlock door, grab doorknob, doorknob falls off. Falls off right into my hands. Staring at doorknob. Staring at door. Patches meowing. Shove doorknob against door like an idiot, and no, it does not go back on. Fucking go down flight of stairs. Knock on Molly and David's door. David is luckily home. My doorknob fell off again. Can I go home? David lets me in. I scoot past their dogs, and apparently I startled the more nervous one, since she apparently tried to nip at me, but I didn't even notice because I'm like, my cat! Get in through the back hall. Patches comes bounding over. My cat! Doesn't even know she was a prisoner. Doesn't even know what a doorknob is. Later that night, receive a text from neighbor apologizing for the dog, and I'm like, I did not even notice. Any attempt to leave my house now is perilous until I fix the doorknob. Can't even leave my door cracked open because I know Patches is gonna shove her stupid little face through it and become the opposite of a prisoner. I want to go buy a Reese's peanut butter cup, but by God it's not worth the risk. I'm gonna try to fix the doorknob. Or buy a new doorknob? On Amazon searching doorknob. Merry Christmas. OP, listen to me right now. Are you listening? This happens with my front door all the time because the bar is stripped to shit. If you need to tighten the screws on the knob so they are in contact with the bar, this will fix it for like a week. The only real solution is go to Home Depot and get a new doorknob. You don't need to replace the plate because I know landlords get pissy about that. Just replace the knob and bar. No longer shall your cat be an unknowing prisoner. You are completely right because I have now investigated the knob and can confirm the screw holding the knob to bar was loose. I have tightened the screw and it seems fixed, but I'm very fool me once on this since my neighbor also thought they'd fixed it. There is a Home Depot trip in my future, or maybe an online purchase if patches would get off my laptop. Tomorrow, December 31st, estimated delivery. Merry Christmas, I hope I know how to install a doorknob. Complication. Doorknob is here, and I tried to install it, but because my door is older than God, the latchmajig, technical term, is offset like an inch higher than the knob. Modern doorknob has the latch level with the knob. To swap in the new knob, I'd need to cut a new knob hole an inch higher in the door, which, 1, with what tools? 2, that would leave an unused gaping doorknob-sized hole in my door, which any robber the size of a weasel or smaller will use to rob my home. I don't need fucking Redwall in my home. 3, probably bad for the integrity of the door. 4, I don't wanna. I think what I really want is just the knob, like above tag said, like the knob and the rectangular bar, which I can substitute in for my stripped bare knob and rectangle bar. I would do this with the new knob, but it's got 2 welded-on spokes poking out from the knob. I can maybe drill 2 holes for the spokes in my door, squinting at shitty Amazon listings trying to see if any knobs don't have the 2 spokes. I think the 2 spokes might be standard. Developing new respect for Jesus, carpenter. In the meantime, because I'd already unscrewed a lot of things, I did take the genius action of flipping my current doorknob around. This way, the side that causes problems is on the inside. Doorknob fall off while inside house, significantly better than doorknob fall off while outside. I'm retightening all the screws. Patches has offered no solutions. If you are looking for the rectangular bit and doorknobs, searching for spindle doorknobs brings up a lot of options on Amazon. So it does. Never heard the term spindle doorknob before, so I never would have found this on my own. They're also all labeled vintage, which extra feels right since my door predates the Cambrian explosion. Crowdsourcing my door fix on Tumblr.com. Doorknob 2.0 is ordered. How many Tumblr users does it take to screw in a doorknob? At least 4,000, but we still got time. New doorknob should get here tomorrow, but in the meantime, things in the notes of this post. Several dozen stories of other people getting locked in or out of bathrooms, basements, classrooms, bedrooms, buildings. Extra shout out to the person whose classmate managed to do this twice in rapid for Patches is on my keyboard. Whose classmate managed to do this twice in rapid succession to both sides of a classroom door after being saved the first time. Several people taking this as a sign to go tighten their doorknob screws, including someone whose knob fell off in their hands while doing this. 10 or so people reading the "can't have shit in Detroit" meme to mean I live in Detroit. Sorry to confess, I'm a fake Detroitite, doxing myself by 0.00001% more by informing the world I live in not Detroit. Many people wondering why I'm not pestering my landlord about this. Truth is, my landlord is way too sexy, cool, fashionable, smart, pretty, funny, and popular on Tumblr to, it's me, I'm my landlord, it's my condo, including, with immense regret, every single doorknob inside. 3 separate professional locksmiths who have reached out offering advice, which is very cool. I have burst into a virtual hardware store, clutching my shit doorknob and fainted, only to be caught by 3 very strong and cool locksmiths rushing to my aid. Person with a story of dog-sitting a friend's Tibetan Mastiff who managed to knock the entire back door down, taking inspiration from this to train Patches in battering ram techniques, should she ever get locked inside again. Chrissy, currently howling over your doorknob woes. Get well soon. It's giving very Guam cookies with, oh, this is the one y'all like. Flashbacks to college when the Viz Arts 2nd floor door handle fell off, and it was like that for 3 days. Notice, the door handle has fallen off. I noticed. Doorknob! Also, my paper towels. Ran out of paper towels. Old knob coming off. Wretched thing. Accursed knob of woe. Get undid. New knob reign by forceful coup. Went to great pains to precisely... Wait, Patches is escaping! Patches retrieved. Anyway, great care was taken to ensure both knobs are aligned, even, screwed on, with the... Wait, hang on! Patches retrieved again. Anyway, Doorknob screwed on. Knob. Still gonna keep the emergency screwdriver in the hall for probably the next month. In conclusion, look at my cat. Oh, he's so cute. Look at that face. Beautiful. Adorable. Oh, he's so sleepy. Thank you so much to Cinemas Prime, Yatterglass, and Monkey Chunks for sponsoring this video, as well as Michael Drizga, Axion, Hardscale, Ian Odell, Maurice Brown, Mystic Levi, Piplup Rocks, Priya Sridhar, Saber10, Sentinel D20, Spoon, and all my other Patreon members for supporting what I do and helping me continue to make these quality videos possible. If you'd like to see or hear your name get credited here in the future, please consider joining my Patreon, where you can enjoy all kinds of other perks too. You can find me at www.patreon.com/BettinaLevy, or just click the link down in the video description. Don't forget to share and like and subscribe, and stay determined until next time. Bettina out.